Today we are discussing a new questions and answers, that is coronavirus, and also included current affairs, which is really helpful for any competitive examination. And I recommend that you guys sit down with a notebook and a pen before we start going through this topic. Welcome back once again in your tutorial. Myself Nowsin and you are watching Educational Support. If this is the first time you are visiting my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and you have turned on notifications on your phone so that whenever I release a video, you will see it on your homepage. So let's get started. So the first question is, in alcohol-based sanitizer for coronavirus, preferred ethanol content is, and the options are 10 to 40%, 40 to 50%, more than 60%, and 100%. So the answer is option C, more than 60%. The best way to prevent the spread of infections and disease, the risk of getting sick, is by washing your hands with plain soap and water, advisor the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC. So washing hands often with soap and water for at least 20 seconds is essential, especially after doing the bathroom or before eating and after coughing, sneezing. If soap and water are not available, CDC recommends use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer that contains at least 60% alcohol. So the correct answer is more than 60%. On question number 2, when did the Indian Air Force flower shower on coronavirus? And the options are 22 March 2020, 5 April 2020, 3rd May 2020, 3rd June 2020. And the answer is option C, 3rd May 2020. The Indian Army and Indian Air Force and Indian Navy joined hands on Sunday, 3rd May, to express their gratitude to corona warriors, including healthcare workers, police, and forces who are at the forefront of the battle against the coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic. So the answer is 3rd May 2020. On question number 3, Janata Curfew was held on, and the options are 21 March 2020, 22 March 2020, 24 March 2020, and the last one is 25 March 2020. So the answer is option B, 22 March 2020. The Janata Curfew proposed by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi to curb the spread of COVID-19 kicked off on March 22, resulting in business being shut and transportation services being largely suspended across India. So the correct answer is option B, 22 March 2020. On question number 4, in corona which zone refers as hotspots? And the options are red zone, orange zone, green zone, and the last one is yellow zone. So the answer is red zone. After extending the nationwide lockdown, the Union Governor on Wednesday, 15 April, divided various districts into 3 zones to contain the coronavirus at this stage. The 3 zones are divided as red, orange, and green. So depending on the number of COVID-19 cases in those areas. So containment operation would be deemed over when there is no case reported in 28 days from an area after the last case test negative. Hotspots will be assumed to be undertaking effective containment activities if no case is reported in the next 14 days and will be deemed successful in containment if no case is reported for 28 days. So said Union Health Secretary Priti Sudan said. So the in Corona, which zones refers as hotspots, and the answer is red zone. On question number 5, which of the following diseases are related to coronavirus? And the options are MERS, SARS, both A and B, and neither A nor B. So the correct answer is option C, both A and B. That means MERS and SARS. Coronavirus may cause illness from the common cold or to more other serious diseases like Middle East Respiratory Syndrome, MERS, coronavirus, and severe acute respiratory syndrome that are SARS coronavirus. So viewers, if you enjoy this video or learn anything, then press a like button and don't forget to subscribe. If anyone missed my previous videos, then visit my YouTube channel Educational Support. And link of these videos are given in my description box below. So go for it and subscribe my channel. On question number 6, which test is done for detection of COVID-19? And the options are patch test, antibody test, RT-PCR, and the last one is both B and C. So the correct answer is option D, both B and C. That means antibody test and RT-PCR. So in most situations, a molecular test is used to detect SARS coronavirus 2 and confirmed infection. Polymerase chain reaction, that means PCR, is the most commonly used molecular test. Samples are collected from the nose and or throat with a scrub, and molecular tests detect virus in the sample by amplifying viral genetic material to detectable levels. For this reason, a molecular test is used to confirm an active infection, usually within a few days of exposure and around the time that symptoms may begin. So the correct answer is antibody test and RT-PCR. Question number 7 is incubation period of coronavirus infections. And the options are 2 to 14 days, 1 to 7 days, 3 to 21 days, and the last one is 4 to 28 days. And the answer is option A, 2 to 14 days. The incubation period of COVID-19, which is the time between exposure to the virus and the symptom onset, is on average 5 to 6 days but can be as long as 14 days. Thus, quarantine should be in place for 14 days from the last exposure to a confirmed cases. Question number 8 is when WHO officially declared COVID-19 as global pandemic? And the options are 9th January 2020, 13 January 2020, 11 March 2020, and 30 January 2020. Did you know the answer? Yes, the answer is option C, 11 March 2020. The World Health Organization, that means WHO, has declared the COVID-19 outbreak a global pandemic as the novel coronavirus, which continues to rapidly spread worldwide. On 11 March, WHO categorized COVID-19 as a pandemic. So the date is 11 March 2020. Question number 9 is how many countries, areas or territories are suffering from novel coronavirus outbreak in the world? And the options are more than 50, more than 100, more than 150, more than 200. So the answer is option D, more than 200. Because an outbreak of novel coronavirus, 2019 novel coronavirus that began in Wuhan, China, has spread rapidly with cases now confirmed in multiple countries. So the first human cases of COVID-19, the disease caused by the novel coronavirus causing COVID-19 and subsequently named SARS coronavirus, were first reported by officials in Wuhan City, China in December 2019. So the correct answer is more than 200. The first case of novel coronavirus was identified in China, and the options are Beijing, Shanghai, Wuhan, Hubei, and Tianjin. And the correct answer is option C, Wuhan, Hubei. Because according to WHO, around 216 countries, areas or territories are suffering from novel coronavirus, and the first human cases of COVID-19, the disease caused by the coronavirus, novel coronavirus, subsequently named SARS coronavirus, were first reported by officials in Wuhan City, Hubei, in China in December 2019. So the correct answer is Wuhan, Hubei. I hope you got sample of knowledge regarding coronavirus through this question answer topic, and I hope you enjoyed this lecture. So keep watching and keep learning. In the comment section, you can tell me how satisfied are you with this class, and then please put down a comment under this video because this will help me to improve better. So subscribe my channel, like and share this video with your friends, and also press bell icon right next to it. And happy watching. To know more about this related topic, then keep visiting Educational Support. Thank you. Bye bye. See you in the next video.